First, let me just say that I am a bit sensitive, like tingly crying feelings watching commercials. So maybe I just need to take a chill pill, and this isn't nearly as serious. I think it is. My boyfriend, 29 meters and I 24F. I've been dating for about 4 years now, and as far as I can tell, he's always been a bit of a class clown. He likes to make people himself laugh, and sometimes I feel like he will go to extreme lengths to do this. It's not so much that I mind the fact that he pulls pranks. He doesn't pull them on me, and if it's something small, I don't think I would have a huge issue with it. I think what bothers me is the premeditation of his pranks and dedication kind of freak me out. Example 1. He spent 3 MONs slowly changing the hue on his coworkers' computer monitors so they wouldn't notice the slight change over time. It was kind of funny in the end when they found out, but I couldn't help thinking how weird it was, the amount of dedication he had on that small prank. A week maybe, but 3 months next simple too. At work, they had these bins to put their desk stuff in too because they didn't have actual assigned seating at his place of work. One of his friends was very particular about his bin and didn't like people touching or playing around with it. So my boyfriend took this as a let's mess up his stuff and proceeded to spend months doing things like wrapping his bin in wrapping paper, going outside and getting his shoes muddy and stamping on the bin, gluing a tea set on the bin, and etc. The latest prank I put a stop to because I just couldn't handle it. Basically, one of my friends was single and he was on Tinder while we were all hanging out. And we were getting pissed at him for being on his phone so much. So boyfriend decides to get back at him by making his own Tinder account, made up a girl and fake FB account, which I thought was funny at the time, but he started carrying it out and telling me he was going to let it go until he convinced him to go out on a date, and then we would all meet up at the coffee place or whatever and embarrass him. I told him like that seemed a bit much, and he shrugged it off, so I told my friend, the one who was Tindering in the first place. My boyfriend was pissed and starting saying things like, I don't get how to have fun, I'm too sensitive, and etc. I think that nice small pranks are fun, but when you start bringing people's emotions into it and pissing them off for your own gain, I don't find it very funny anymore, and I feel like he's an adult. He doesn't have to do it. Was my reaction justified? How do I talk to him about stopping these pranks? In general, he seems to like laughing at other people's expenses, and it just doesn't sit well with me. There have been a few times where I have quietly asked him something because I was embarrassed, I didn't know the answer, and he repeats the question back to me loudly for everyone to hear. I'd also like to mention that we have had this talk before about his pranking, and how I feel the amount of premeditation that goes into it is startling. And he basically replied by saying he just won't tell me about them anymore, which I guess is a resolution, but I am not sure if it solves the problem.